Child, it is a lot going on. It is a lot going on. I'm trying to figure out which deck we're going to use. Hey, collective. Hey. Hey, B. Anyway, did I sound like her? We're going to go ahead and get into another reading for you guys. This is not even. I knew it wasn't even, child. I'm trying to do the best I can. We're going to get into another reading. Let's see what Spirit wants or needs y'all to know. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Anything you need to know is going to be below in the description box, you guys. Just do the best you can. I think that's a message, honestly. Spirit is just saying to do the best you can. And then understand that other people are only doing the best that they can with what they got. Okay? Listen. That's just what it is. Folks is doing the best they can. They trying to figure this shit out in the best way that they know how. And it does not seem to be getting any easier. So folks are having to do the best they can. Okay? So I don't know who needs to hear that, because some of y'all need to hear that so that you can be reassured and affirmed that your spirit team is supporting you while you're doing the best that you can, even if you can't do as much as you'd like to. Your spirit team is supporting you when it comes to not feeling bad or guilty when people are upset that you're only doing the best you can. And some of you are being told that because you need to calm down, because people are only doing the best that they can. Ooh. Ooh, sipping, rumors, gossip, and nosy. Anyway, guardian angels, archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, what is the message for the collective? What do they need to know at this time? Oh, wow. Let's be organized here. I don't know how they flipped out, but we're going to put them in the upright. Vacay, get away, relax, have fun. Some of y'all need a vacation. Waves, emotions, worry, fear. Some of y'all trying to go to the beach somewhere. I'm so glad. I'm so thankful that I live in Georgia and I can drive down to Florida if I need to. It's only 4 hours away. I can literally go in the early morning, in the wee hours of the morning, be there for a couple hours and get back within a 24-hour period. And I really appreciate that. I am really grateful for that. Not saying I'm going to do it, but just saying. You get what I'm saying? Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. Ooh. And what else? Longing, missing you. Let's talk reunion. So you needed a break from somebody because they were triggering your emotions in a negative way. There was somebody here who was like in a very precarious position, and it's like you were watching them and you were very worried, watching them do some fairly dangerous things. Some of you may be longing to connect with this person because you just missed them and you need a break. And more than likely they gave you the ability to blow off steam, but they also could have been very counterproductive to your life. Okay? Sorry, y'all. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Some of you just may be in a position right now where you're being like tempted. You tussling with yourself, bitch. Because you're tempted to do something to have fun that could be a part of a cycle that you're trying to get out of. And it could be a bad decision because it could put you back in a place of addiction. Right? But it's because you're so stressed out and your emotions are really like up and down and you have a lot of worries and fears that puts you in a position where you want to kind of reignite this old situation that is not necessarily good for you. That's what's going on. This could be drinking for a lot of you guys. You could have been sober for, I want to say, several years. You took a break from something for a long time. But you just need to decompress or relieve stress or relax because everything is so like tumultuous right now. And your emotions, the water energy is really crazy. That's why I don't know why people play with water signs. People play with Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, you know? And because Pisces has such a connotation of being like the baby and the sad one and the emotional one, they play with them the most. Scorpios have a little bit of a more treacherous reputation. Scorpios have a little bit more of a feisty, bite back reputation. I don't know about Cancers like that, but I know Scorpio and Pisces have two totally different reputations. But everybody does. But anyway, just all together, I don't know why people play with water signs. Y'all must be water signs watching this. Or you may know a water sign or something like that. This could be involving a water sign if you're not a water sign. But I don't know why people play with water signs, because you see what's going on with all these doggone tsunamis and whatever the heck is going on. I don't know why folks play with water like that. They like to play with water. They like to play in the water. It's so fun. It bloop, 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 bloop. Until that bitch slap your ass back. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what this is. But it's definitely an emotionally tense situation that you want to let off some steam about, or that you want to relieve some stress about in your life. And it's either you want to get back together with someone, somebody want to get back together with you, you wanting to kind of like take some blow off some steam, take a load off, and, you know, maybe drink a little cocktail, have you little puff, whatever. Because you just need a break. You can't take it, child. Sipping again. This could be sipping alcohol, though. Rumors, gossip, nosy. There could be somebody spreading rumors that you were stressing them out. They needed a break from you because you were toxic and you made bad decisions, and you wish you could get this person back. This delusional. Glow up, new opportunities, new career, successful business. Look at that. So either people are talking about how somebody wants you back because now you're about to have this glow up, or you've had this glow up and that's why somebody wants you back. Or there's a person out here bumping their gums, telling lies, talking about because they glowed up, you want them back, or you missed them, or you were stressing them out. I don't know which one it is. Some of y'all are in the position where other people are noticing that you glowed up, you improved, you have new opportunities coming into your life, you're doing something new with your career, you have a successful business, or you have some type of success in your life professionally or personally, because you took a break from somebody that was stressing you out and who was very toxic, and that person wants you back, and they talking about it. But they're saying the only reason why this person wants you back is because of like what you've been able to kind of like accomplish in life. That's crazy. And I came on here knowing what deck I want to use, and now it's escaped me slightly. What should we do, Spirit? Maybe that's what y'all need to ask. Only do the best you can. What should you do? The best you can. That's all you can do. Let's just use a kipper because I don't feel like thinking about it that hard. Oh my goodness. Not at all. What else does the collective need to know? Oh Lord. Main mail in reverse and message in reverse. The fuck? I don't know. So this could be a gay man, LGBTQ plus. This could be a man who's acting like a punk ass bitch. No shade to the LGBTQ community. Just reading the cards. There's a message here that somebody wants to send you, but I feel like they're too much of a coward. And I'm not saying this is necessarily just a man who's doing this. I don't know what this is with the main male reverse. I never had Kipper cards pop out reverse like that. Concern? Maybe I have, but I don't remember. And sudden wealth. Ooh, 33 and 11. There's a man here who is concerned about some type of wealth that you appear to be coming into because people are gossiping. This man could also be concerned that the light is being shown on him or shined on him for something, or that the light is being shown on you. Somebody's worried about something or someone that they don't need to be concerned about. Sudden wealth and concern. That's crazy. One more card. Privileged lady. Came out upright. Well, I flipped it over, but it popped out. Mature woman. Main female. Is this shade from spirit? Are they throwing shade, darling? That's funny, though, because main male and message is a 7 and a 1. That's an 8. And mature woman and main female is a 6 and a 2. That's also an 8. And then you had 33 with concern, and 12 is a 3. And then you also had 11 with sudden wealth. Oh my. Oh my. Hold on, not that. Y'all be sure to like the video. What the heck is going on? Somebody's making weird noises, y'all. Only can do the best you can. It looks like there are 3 women here. 3 little women, an older woman, a middle-aged woman, and a younger woman. Maiden, mother, crone. Well, no, maiden, mother, crone. Sorry, wrong way around. Interesting. Maiden, mother, crone. Interesting. The stages of womanhood, the evolution. There could be an older woman taking care of her granddaughter, niece, daughter. I don't know how these women correlate or whatever that is about, but what's this main male in reverse? Clearly, spirit. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. And the 4 of Cups. So somebody... Okay. Oh, I just heard you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Sounds like a country, like I hear a banjo in the background. That's weird. But anyway, I laugh because what you don't know is that there is a King of Swords, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, or Scorpio, who is very adamant about communicating their displeasure or disappointment in a situation. They upset. Baby, they upset, child. And this is not just an attack on men. You get what I'm saying? But whoever this man is expressing their strong displeasure about someone wanting to create distance or have a break from them because of how they stress them out. They're like, nope, that's wrong. That ain't how it happened. It didn't go down like that. They're speaking to someone. They're not saying this to your face. They're saying it behind your back. Because they're too much of a punk ass bitch to say it to your face. So they're saying it to other people, going back into the past, talking about all this stuff that they're disappointed about, that they're upset about. Yeah, so it could strongly be a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and maybe even a Scorpio with that Four of Cups. Maybe even an Aries or a Taurus as well. Somebody born in April. Or they're trying to say something that's going to make a person upset. Or they're saying things that they're upset about and because they want to upset somebody else. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Knight of Cups and the Chariot. This person could have information. It's like they want to sell information to the tabloids or some shit. I don't know. Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Cancer energy. Virgo energy. It's like somebody's making an offer to give some type of information to someone. I just feel like somebody's moving forward really quickly in their life and there's a person finding out about it and they're upset. So it's like they're kind of like going out of their way to try to catch up to them or say something before they do. Or I don't know what the fuck. Message reversed. What is that? Queen of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Six of Cups. So somebody wants to get the attention of this Queen of Pentacles. This mother, this woman has 2 kids. They could be an older woman with a teenage daughter and a grown daughter. Like one of her daughters, I feel like this main female is between like 25 and 35. And this privileged lady is between like 15 and maybe 20. And this mature woman is older than that. So she would have to be anywhere between like 35 and like 55. Maybe even like 40 to 60. And these are her daughters. The message reversed though. I feel like there's something here about productivity, also possible distractions with the Queen of Pentacles and the rabbit on the card. The message talks about like an email, a piece of mail, or a newspaper that hasn't been opened, a newspaper that hasn't been read, a message that has not been opened or read as of yet, because someone has been trying to catch up on maybe work or responsibility. So they haven't had a chance to read that message. But in reverse, it's kind of like it hasn't arrived. The Page of Cups, Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, strongly, an Aries, like I said, a Virgo, maybe a Capricorn, I guess. The masculine is an Aries, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio. That's what I feel. I don't know what the fuck this is. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. So this masculine is feeling left behind. I'm sorry for the men. The men, I don't care if these kings, emperors, or whatever are coming out upright. This main male came out in reverse. Y'all looking pretty shitty right now. Y'all looking like some fuck ups right now. Y'all looking like some nuisances right now. And I'm not saying this is all of y'all. This could be somebody else that even, is getting on your nerves. Okay? So don't take it personal. But it just feels like there's a masculine here who's a nuisance. Like, they're irritating. They're a fucking problem. They complain. I don't even care. Like, maybe y'all don't care. I don't know. But it feels like this masculine energy feels abandoned, left behind. They feel like they're on their own. This could be like brothers and a father, sisters and a mother. I don't know what this is about. It's a lot of people out here. Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor. We saw the King of fucking Swords. It kind of feels like this person, this masculine energy, is watching this feminine energy be offered recognition or a successful position at work, or they're becoming successful, new opportunities. You see what I'm saying? Mature woman, main female, privileged lady came out in the upright. This main male went out of his motherfucking way to come out reversed, because run it back. So it feels like someone is a nuisance. Someone is very stress inducing. Someone causes a lot of emotional problems for somebody. Somebody causes someone a lot of stress and worry because they're very reckless or unreliable or counterproductive in some way. But they're too old to be fucking doing this. This person is grown. But I feel like in some way it kind of feels like they want to control situations. I don't know what the fuck. What is this privileged lady? What is this privileged lady? Hold on. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 4 of Swords. So there's communication that's been cut off here. Someone is not talking to a person. Someone is deciding in order to keep the peace. They've walked away. They've detached their emotions. They would be happier, or they feel like they would be happier not communicating with someone. Isolating themselves or isolating someone else. I don't know. There is a truth here that's being buried or hidden, or somebody is deciding to lay something to rest. I don't know. 8 of Cups and the High Priestess, Pisces. Now we've seen Cancer with the Chariot, Virgo with the Hermit, Aries and Taurus with the Emperor. They are talking so loud on that car phone. Anyway, someone's walking away. They're going into the unknown. They're leaving behind what they know they're not going to get what they want from, to go into the unknown in search of, looks like, peace, relaxation, healthy relationships. 2 of Cups is like not just soulmate. It's literally like a protected union, which means trustworthy business partners, trustworthy colleagues, trustworthy companies that you can work for, trustworthy friends and acquaintances, trustworthy lovers, like whatever kind of connection that you would have in your personal life, ranging from professional, personal, platonic, romantic. It's having connections that are literally equally divisible or equally like reciprocal. The ideal situation. 8 plus 2 is 10. That's 10 cups. So it's like every day someone is basically walking into the unknown, leaving behind what they know they're not going to get what they want in, and walking towards a situation peacefully, possibly even silently, possibly even secretly, unbeknownst to someone else who is a nuisance, in order to search for peace in their connections by keeping something secret or private. There it is again with the High Priestess. Their intuition has told them to do this. Their intuition has told them to walk away from someone. Their intuition has told them to not talk to someone or not, communicate with a person. Their intuition has told them not to tell somebody what they got going on. Their intuition has told them, or maybe even they mama, they sister, they grandma. Somebody gave them advice, or they got spiritual communication to keep a secret or to hide something, or that it would be in their best interest in order to keep the peace to not talk about something. Someone could be threatening a person with this. Hangman and the Ten of Swords. Look at that. Someone's going to try to betray someone and expose secrets about them because they wanted peace in a situation. Someone may have even tried to tell y'all, hey, you should keep this quiet. You shouldn't talk about this. It'll embarrass the family. It'll embarrass people if you talk about this. But it's like, no. In order to keep the peace, don't communicate with this person or don't talk about what they did to you or whatever. I don't know what this fucking situation is. Six of Cups and the Fool card. So in the past, somebody betrayed someone and stabbed someone in the back and had them stuck and stagnant in this situation. Maybe by telling them like, hey, if you ever leave me, I'm going to expose this about you. But now someone is free from this hangman energy and they're taking a leap of faith towards, what was that? The Chariot card that we saw? I can't remember what was with the Chariot, but I remember it was the Chariot. And someone is finding out that they're having this Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, that they're being given this new opportunity or this new chance. And now somebody wants to come in and expose them. You know how when old folks used to say, you driving me to drink? And we saw the Chariot card. That's what this feels like. Somebody could be trying to provoke you in a situation to make you want to like drink or to make you want to relapse some type of substance that you quit. I'm not judging you. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. What did I say at the beginning of this reading? You can only do the best you motherfucking can. And at the end of the day, if you done did the best you can, I know that it may be frustrating, but if you were able to get sober before, you'll be able to get sober again. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that it's something that you need to do, but I'm just being, I'm being realistic. Love and light is all cool and everything like that. But at the end of the day, when things go down, there's only so much that your spiritual practices can do. Right? There's only so much, and I'm not saying it's good. You got to handle that. You got to heal that. You got to figure out what causes you to feel like that. But I would rather you go get a cigarette or a fucking blunt or a shot of tequila than to drive off the edge of a cliff. I'm just being real with you. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who are going to be in a lot of weird positions. And I would rather folks go to get that Terramana or go to get that fucking Don Julio than to goddamn drive their car into a tree or off a cliff or something crazy. Or jump out of a window or some shit. I would rather you do that. I would rather you relapse on nicotine. I would rather you relapse. I'm not talking about hard drugs. I would rather you relapse on a blunt or some liquor than to, unless, because you, listen, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so please don't take this as medical, legal, or any other professional advice. Please seek professional assistance if you feel like you need it and call the appropriate authorities if you can't take what's going on in your life. But I'm just being real. Like, I'm a human being. I got to tell it like it is. And it kind of feels like somebody is on one to be on one because they're jealous that you're moving on and getting some type of fucking opportunity and they want to make you look bad and try to ruin it. Six of Swords. Four of Swords. You moved on and healed from some type of betrayal. Whatever this fucking shit was right here that somebody thought they could keep you stuck in. that you would be so embarrassed about that you wouldn't, you wouldn't strive to reach your goal. Oh, that whatever this blackmail secret is that I'm keeping about collective will prevent them from pursuing their destiny for the rest of their life. That's what they really thought. Fucking idiot. Idiot. Look at you. You look stupid. Lovers. A choice that you made in the past. That someone is still trying to hold over your head. Like, bitch, shut up. Go ahead, say that shit. So I can get some interviews and write a fucking memoir and discuss and make money from the shit that I've been through because you felt it was good to expose it. 9 of Cups and the King of Cups. And I was looking at the glow up card. Somebody is mad that you fucking left them and now you getting what you want. Like, how dare you get what you want after you left me? Because, bitch, you're a fucking nuisance and you're a problem. That's how. Page of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. See, this is what I'm saying. Because you had potential before this person came along. You never needed this person. Or they left you. They left you hanging. They abandoned you in a difficult situation. They left you hanging. That's how they betrayed you. Or they feel you betrayed them by doing that to them. And it's like, bitch, like, I thought I was trash. Apparently, the way that they say it go, the saying go, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I guess the treasure has been discovered when I was trash. Cool. My ex-husband used to say that shit to me all the time. He was mad because I played the game that he was trying to play, but I just played it better. That's why he was fucking mad. That's why he threw a little hissy fit temper tantrum and got mad and took all his shit. Not all his shit, but most of his shit. And stormed out and didn't want to help me pay rent and left me hanging. And abandoned me in an apartment where I didn't have no way to pay the extra rent. I didn't have no way to figure out how I was going to pay my bills. Didn't give a damn that his kids was going to be there with me. The bastard, he just a bitch ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? That's what bitch ass niggas do. I'm not upset. That's his life. That's his choices he got to live with. You get what I'm saying? I made peace with my decisions. Nigga, don't be mad that I played the game the same way you played it and got a better result. Don't be salty. Yellow don't look good on you. I don't give a fuck. So at the end of the day, if you walked out and you left, you made a choice. You took a stand. That's what you wanted to do, ain't it? And I'm not saying that because, like, oh, I'm bitter and I'm angry. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. I'm saying it because that's the energy of the situation. It's like, how somebody gonna throw you out, kick you out, or throw you out, or abandon you, or betray you, or sabotage you in a way where it's like, oh, you ain't shit to me. You're nothing to me. Go die somewhere in a ditch. And then come back and be mad when you glow up. Because the motherfucker thought that they were authorized to play God in your life. And they forgot that they wasn't God, and then God showed up. See, that's what I'm saying. Folks need to stop playing with people. Folks need to stop playing with people out here. And y'all motherfuckers who watching this video and you ain't hit the like button need to stop fucking playing with me. Because you think you on the good side of this reading, but the fact that you can't even support the channel is possibly putting you on the other side. Be mad if you want. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Be mad if you want. Some of y'all mad. Because the cards almost popped out my hand. That's funny. And I'm filming this before any of y'all watch it, and that reaction actually happened, which shows me that we got so many different timelines, and some of y'all motherfuckers is salty on all of them. Goodbye. What is it that the collective needs to know? Oh, I'm going to get collective and da-da-da-da-da. Shut up. What is it that the collective needs to know? Thank you. So you could have been dealing with some financial struggles. There definitely could have been situations that you've been struggling with financially, or that you've been dealing with that have been very difficult for you to deal with. This person could even be very possessive. over you or towards something that they're supposed to give you. 5 of Wands and the Justice. Look at that. So whatever conflict, competition, fights, arguments, disagreements, chaos that you've been experiencing is because someone is holding on to something that I feel like they've been supposed to give you. Legally, they're obligated or required to give it to you. And they've been fighting in court not to give it to you or to hold on to it. They arguing with the judge. They could be held in contempt of court as well. Fucking dummy. I swear people are stupid, bro. People are idiots. And I'm not saying, you can watch my channels and you can look at the collection of all my work and you can see the type of person I am. And I speak very positively about change and being optimistic and things, you know, improving in people's lives, and the way that you have to kind of rise above situations in order to find peace and all this beautiful shit. But sometimes it's just a situation where you have to be okay knowing that motherfuckers hate you and continue to push through and continue to move forward, knowing that there are many people in the trail of tears behind you that are upset and they don't want to see you in the position that you're in. Does that mean that you forfeit your position? No. And sometimes, like I've said before many times, there's a time and place for everything. And right now, because people are doing the best that they can, you can only do the best that you can. And if somebody is asking you to bend your back or to go above and beyond or to forfeit your security and stability in your position to benefit them when all they wanted to do was betray you or to feel bad about where you are because they have a bone to pick with you, they can kick rocks expeditiously, barefoot, fresh out the bathtub, raising foot, face ass bitch. What's the 4 of Pentacles? 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. 4 of Wands. So you see, you out here taking action, working on something, putting energy, time, effort, physical work towards something that you're doing. And see, your work started moving forward quickly. And you're very productive. You move quickly. You're very productive. You get shit done. You don't dilly-dally. You ain't distracted. You ain't playing around. You getting straight to it, bitch. And you're really close to accomplishing your goal. You're moving forward. And as soon as that happens and you're accomplishing things, here comes somebody wanting to create problems and throw a wrench in your plan to control the situation, hold on to you, possess you in a very obsessive way that's very unhealthy, and put you in a position of lack. Because they feel like that's what's fair. Oh, you don't get to get ahead. You don't get to get ahead. I suggest that if any of you motherfuckers out there who are listening to this secretly, who don't want your views to be shown and who hide your face, I don't give a damn if I sound schizophrenic and crazy. I know I'm not. Oh. I want y'all to know the jig is up. That confirmation was on point. And I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm really not. But I am in a state of positive delusion where I refuse to allow little dick, bald head, short and stout, here is my handle, here is my cankle spout. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. I refuse to let y'all little teapot ass, bad built bitches, big back, ain't got no ankles, ain't got no calves because they merged together face ass. I eat hot dogs and they pop up on the back of my neck face ass. Dirty sheet, funky, musty house having ass bitches to continue to make me feel bad about what I know. And if you agree with what I'm saying, or you cackling because you already feel me on another level, I'm speaking for all of us, baby. Because you don't get offended when I come in here and show this energy what's what. You don't get offended when I come in here and speak these facts and spit this truth. And I appreciate you. I don't have to pull your teeth and bend your pinky finger back to get you to like the video, because you just know how to reciprocate energy. You know what the flow of energy looks like. And you know, in order to receive, you got to give. And in order to give, you got to receive, and all these other things. We are the ones who are taking off into the motherfucking stratosphere, bitch. And I'm speaking that into existence, because it's a lot of hating ass people who don't want to see us succeed. Ooh. But anyway, I feel like y'all are making progress. Everything is on schedule to you accomplishing your goal. Justice, the justice energy, the justice card is going to step in to go on ahead and knock this motherfucker out the way. You know, bulldozer energy. Yeah. What else? The sun. Something is about to be illuminated. Ooh. I just heard too today as well that there's this energy coming around in Scorpio season where all of these escapades, I heard escapades as an adjective or verb, I guess. All of these things that have been going on behind the scenes are soon going to be exposed. All the hidden affairs, the hidden connections, the people who've been secretly working together and acting like they're, on your team, but they're secretly working with your enemy, and all these people who've been trying to sabotage behind the scenes. This shit is about to get exposed. Mark my words. Mark my words, like my name is Mark. Okay? 5 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. See what I'm saying? This lack energy, the reason for it is being illuminated. We're finding the culprits. The culprits are exposed because the sun, I guess Scorpio season, because the sun is in Scorpio right now, astrologically, Wheel of Fortune is creating a shift where those who have been shunned, those who have been forced to be martyrs, those who have been forced to be sacrificed, or those who have been made sacrifices for evil people, it's about to turn around. But see, that's why I tell y'all, get your motherfucking mind right. Because just how I'm chewing these people out for thinking that they could take advantage of you, don't think you're exempt, because the justice card was here. If you turn around and you get on top and you start acting like a motherfucking asshole and not doing the things that are exemplary of the lessons that you've learned, you will be back in these people's position. I'm talking my shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be a saint out here. God knows that you're not perfect. Spirit knows that you are human. They sometimes be chuckling with your ass because you run it back. Run it back to when I was chewing folks out and that horn beeped. You think that's a coincidence? It's fucking not. Spirit wants you to get your 7 chuckles in. They're going to be chuckling with your ass, but they also want you to remember what the assignment is so that your energy doesn't become tainted, and so that you don't end up taking the place of these idiots, ending up in the same negative predicament that they found themselves in because they forgot what the fuck the assignment was. That's why Spirit let me say what I say. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about me. Because I've been speaking on some facts like that since I started. What's the sun? Anyway, the Empress. Ooh. Abundance and flow. Aries, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. Aries, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Expect the feminine energy to take action to help a goal be accomplished. There is a mature feminine. She is anywhere between, I feel like, 40 to 60. And she is observing what's going on. And she's going to take some type of action to either help you or help a big group of people to be free, or to have some type of weight be lifted, to help this 4 of Wands, which we saw with the 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands, to help it be fulfilled, right? Or accomplished. Whatever this goal is that someone has that they have been trying to accomplish. There could be someone waiting for this Empress to take action. Somebody is stepping into a person's position, or they're doing something, child. Somebody's waiting for the right moment to spring into action. And then when they do, it's going to illuminate what's been done in the dark and create a shift. There's definitely feminine energy that has to do with this. I don't know what this is, but I'm not going to go too much deeper into it. Anything else that the collective needs to know, we have the title card. So this could be about a job that you guys have, who you are, your image, the way you're viewed. Yeah. So you have a positive image, and somebody is trying to tarnish it with this Knight of Swords. That's all that is. Somebody's trying to tarnish your image, make you look bad. Two of Pentacles, to make people question whether or not they can trust you. Listen, I don't care. I'm going to say what I need to say and speak on what I need to speak on regardless. And the people who want to be confused, going to be confused. The people who know the truth and feel in their soul what's going on, Wheel of Fortune, they're not going to be confused. So there's something that's very topsy-turvy, like a washing machine, especially those washing machines that first they turn one way and then they turn another way and they're doing all this jigging and jagging all across the place. That's what it feels like to me. It's like flip-flopping. The energy is very flip-floppy. It's very unpredictable. It's very hard to maintain a position of authority or stay on top of something because it's so slippery. The snake is what's popping out to me the most, but it's so slippery and sneaky, and it's hard. Like, how many of you have tried to hold water in your hand? Even an ice cube that's frozen is difficult to maintain in your hand unless you're standing in the freezer. And even then, your body heat is melting it, and then it's dripping down in the little corners and creases of your fingers. It's like, I don't know what this is. The energy is just shifty, and somebody is trying to stay balanced and keep things afloat like they were able to do in the past. But I just feel that they're disappointed because the protection that they had in the past, or the darkness that was able to conceal what they were doing behind the scenes, is now exposed by whatever this sunlight is. And I don't know if this sunlight is a person, time frame. I don't know what it is, but somebody is, whatever's been concealed is being exposed by these people who've been in this type of energy. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Because there's only so long that things can go on. Leo energy is really strong. Taurus energy as well is really strong. Possibly Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Aries. I mean, we have so many signs out here. We saw Cancer with the Chariot. We saw High Priestess Pisces, Hangman Pisces. Like, there's so much going on. But I feel like it's about someone's work. It's about their position. It's about their career. It's about a new opportunity coming up. It's about possibly a business that someone has, or something new that they're going to be doing under the scope of their business. I don't know. But it's something that I feel like somebody's going to be very envious and jealous of. It's something that could be very stressful. Get in a room. Hotel, motel, suite, business, pleasure. Wow, and I was talking about business just then. It just popped out. Divorce, breaking contract. So someone is breaking a contract with one person to start a new contract with another person. They switching sides or something. And this is happening at a hotel. Like in a hotel room somewhere. And they may be doing some type of business dealings, but it looks like an affair or something like that. Anger management. Somebody is stressed, trying to figure out what's going on. But I feel like this is about to come out anyway, because Spirit wouldn't let me get the message if it wasn't meant to be discussed. But yeah, breaking of a contract, dissolving of a contract, a divorce or separation, business-wise, professionally, or personally, breaking ties is causing someone to be very angry. But it's not just that. Whoever this is who can't control their anger, or whoever this is who's upset about this breaking of ties, is not only angry because of the dissolution of the contract, but they're also angry because whoever broke the contract and moved on to side with someone else, that was like the biggest betrayal. It's like if you had a spouse and they cheated on you, and then the person who they cheated on you with, after y'all got divorced, they ended up marrying that person and giving them everything that you deserve to get. It's like the quintessential story, right? It's like somebody's teaming up with a person's worst enemy behind their back, or that's what somebody did. Somebody could have definitely been very angry with you and chose to partner up with your enemy because they were so angry that you wanted to separate from them or remove yourself from them. And they partnered up with your biggest enemy. Damn. Burning evidence, and they don't want nobody to know. And I can't even remember what I said earlier, but I know I told y'all that this shit was about to get exposed. But I said a specific set of words. And I'll probably put that on the thumbnail or the title, but that's what this is. Somebody partnered up with your worst enemy because they were mad that you cut ties with them, or because you wanted to move forward and kind of take a break and have peace to heal. Somebody was so selfish and so angry that they partnered with your fucking enemy to work against you. This is like your parents or your family members taking your ex's side after they, whooped your ass in front of their face, and they saw it and they knew you was getting treated like that. It's like somebody who knows exactly what happened to you and still chose consciously to connect with a person, or to partner up with a person, or help a person, even if it was one time, because they were angry at you. Ooh, outdated. Discarded, outdated, irrelevant, old news. So someone is trying to push it away and burn the evidence and destroy the evidence and say that it's outdated, or they threw it away, or they don't have it, or it doesn't even matter. That's old news. No, it's fucking relevant. Yeah, because folks is tired of the fucking drama. We need to get to the bottom of what the fuck is going on. You can't just sit here and act like it don't exist. But that's what the fuck you did. That's what you did, ain't it? Don't just sit here and act like that ain't what you did, because you want people to forget about it, or you want us to just gloss over that shit. Yeah, you made a bad choice. Not you. Y'all know I'm not talking to you directly, but y'all, listen, I'm not going to explain myself. This motherfucker made a bad choice. And they just want for you or somebody else or a bunch of folks to forget that they made this bad choice. Nah. Somebody did something in a hotel room or at a hotel. They're trying to burn the evidence, and because it was a bad choice, and they just want people to forget like it didn't happen. But it did. And they know they fucked up. See, I love these cards. Because they was being a fucking hater. Because they were so angry. Let's get some advice. Child, I wasn't even supposed to be in here this long. I'm telling y'all. They've been telling me these deep messages, these big messages for a long time, ever since I started. Spirit been telling me these messages. And that's why they try to shadow ban me and hide my content. Because they know if the right people hear this shit, they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Even if I don't know what I'm talking about. So they got to hide me and make sure that people can't see me. Because if I get too big, it's going to be some shit hitting the motherfucking fan. And it's going to be important people. People that you probably know of or don't know of. But it's all right. Because I know my spirit team got me. And I know God got me. And that's why I'm always taken care of, even in a situation where I have uncertainty about what's going to happen, or I don't have enough to support my children, or I can't pay my bills, because there's a concerted effort to keep me fucking down. And I got to fucking beg some of you bitch assholes to even hit the like button. Fuck you. I said what I said. But it's all right, though. It's all right. Because I know I'm doing the best I can. And some of y'all may relate to that. And you may be upset at what I'm saying if you don't relate to that. But if you relate to that and you understand where I'm coming from and you're not insane, again, that's when the horn beeped. Go run it back. But people have tried to make you insane or make you look crazy. And that's the word they use. Oh, they crazy. They crazy. They crazy. They want to keep plopping that shit out their raggedy mouth. They let the word crazy fall out their mouth so many times to make people constantly hear it. It's like when you hear a song on the radio over and over and you hate that shit. But because you hear it so much, you start to like it. That's what it is. If you say it enough times, it makes it true. That's spell work. So I'm going to be in my delusional state of power where I'm able to do my spell work and fight back against that shit. What is the advice? Anyway. Ooh, perfect timing. Ooh, something is bad timing. Somebody's got bad timing because it's out of fucking alignment. Wheel of Fortune. Trying to force something to be in alignment if it's not in alignment. We have forgiveness. Then we have trust. So Spirit is asking you to forgive a situation or to make peace with a situation for yourself. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. You were born alone. You're going to die alone unless you a twin that was conjoined. You get what I'm saying? Even twins are born alone because one come out, then the other one come out. Ain't that funny? So Gemini could be significant with the twin energy being mentioned. But Spirit is saying forgiveness is key, right? And I know it may seem like I'm so bitter and I'm so angry. I'm really not. I'm just speaking passionately about something that I feel passionate about. And when I turn this camera off, you don't know what the fuck I do. So, listen, parasocial relationships is a bitch. Don't think you know me just because this little hour or 30 minutes or hour 30 minutes that you see me. Don't think you know my life because I don't know yours. And the point of Spirit giving this advice about forgiveness and trust is like, hey, allow yourself to let go of whatever you feel was a result of this person's negative actions. Allow yourself to release yourself from the chains and the binds that connect you to this person in this situation by replaying this event over and over in your head, and trust that we got you. Because remember, we saw justice. Trust that we got you, because it's not the right time to lose faith or to lose trust in Spirit and take matters into your own hands, because that's what these people are doing. And they also want you to trust that they're handling the situation on the back end, because now may be the right time for them to enact some type of justice, which in essence causes these people who come against you to have poor timing. Anyway, I said what I said. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. I really do love and appreciate you. And if you found this reading helpful, please use the PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle to donate below if you would like to help support the channel. All right. Now, I'm going to be here as long as this platform is up. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be here forever. So if you want to support, please do so using those links. If you can't, it's okay. We all just trying to do what? The best we can. All I ask is that you engage with the content. I know you've seen many creators start saying this, so I know I'm not fucking crazy. Okay? Because people ain't doing it. They take it for granted. And there's a lot of things, I'm not sure, but this not the time to be taking shit for granted. So all I ask is you just engage in the content. Like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment if you feeling me. If you're not vibing with me, that's cool. I hope you find the person who you vibe with. But I don't have to hear your shit either. So goodbye. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.